Hello, my name is Svitlana Holoshchuk, and today I would like to present you our research on the topic, a comparative analysis for English and Ukrainian text processing based on semantics and syntax approach, developed by Victoria Vysotska, Svitlana Holoshchuk, and Roman Holoshchuk with Polytechnic National University. In the presentation, I will focus on three major issues. I will begin by presenting the results of the comparative analysis of the English and Ukrainian languages. Then I will go on to methods of terminal chains identification and production. And finally, I will demonstrate the results of experiments and discussion. Our objectives are to conduct a comparative analysis of English and Ukrainian syntax and semantics for the linguistic support of text processing, to determine the optimal method for automating process of a set of Ukrainian language text data, to develop a new algorithm for finding significant keywords and automatic contact categories. 100 scientific papers of the Journal of Lviv Polytechnic National University, series of information systems and networks, are taken as the experimental basis for our research. For the development of any linguistic algorithm, it is crucial to define a linguistic unit first. According to the purpose of the future algorithm, the following areas of research are chosen: grapheme, morphological, syntactic, semantic, and lexical. The latter one determines the choice of lexical units as a part of natural language. On the slide, you can see a table which shows the general structure of natural language. It leads us directly to conduct a comparative analysis of the English and Ukrainian morphology. Here we analyze the internal structure of words and forms of two languages. Then, a thorough analysis of phonetic, grammatical, and orthographic features of both languages is carried out. English and Ukrainian belong to different group of languages, and differences in pronunciation, grammar, and spelling should be considered while developing the automatic text processing. The results of the study are presented in the tables below. Here you can see the comparative analysis of the phonetic and orthographic features of the English and Ukrainian languages. This brings me to the end of my first point. In the next part of the presentation, I would like to focus on the terminal chain identification, which is introduced and modeled in our work. There are two of them. The first one is the process of a terminal chain identification in English, and the second one is the process of a terminal chain identification in Ukrainian. Applying the principles of generative grammar by Noam Chomsky, we developed production rules of terminal chain in English and production rules of terminal chain in Ukrainian. On the slide, you can see the fragments of structural schemes in the process of modeling the syntax of the English sentence and of the Ukrainian one. Now, let's move to the section of experiments and discussion. We compiled a table of keywords. In the column rab_ID, you can see the rubric to which a particular keyword belongs in a given entry. In a column entitled flag, here it is specified the properties of the keyword, part of the language it belongs to. The next slide shows a table of rules of reduction to a word basis. The attribute flag defines the word type. Here it is a noun group, singular. An attribute mask shows the rule of ending identification. An attribute find, the word ending in a nominative case. An attribute rebel, the word ending when declining. In square brackets, here it is, exceptions to the rules are given. Now have a look at a table of rubrics. It is rather complicated to generate terminal chains in English. The presence of particles and connection of noun groups with each other by appropriate preposition makes the tree longer and wider. The production of terminal chains in the Ukrainian languages is complicated by differences in case and gender inflections of the term used in context. And the last point. We have introduced a new algorithm for finding a set of keywords and symbols. It is used to define internet searches with the consideration of the semantic sets of words. An open access of the algorithm is available at svitlana.lviv.ua. Let me briefly summarize what I have said so far. Comparative analysis of the English and Ukrainian syntax and semantics is carried out with the aim of modeling the language structure. The application of general premise has a wide range of possibilities in the development and design of automated systems for the linguistic support of computer programs. The introduction of new restrictions on the classes of words based on generating premise is presented. The process of a terminal chain identification in English and Ukrainian is presented in details. Production rules of terminal chains in English and Ukrainian are studied and applied. A new algorithm for finding a set of keywords and symbols used to define internet searches is placed in an open access. Thanks for your attention.